It's good to see everybody. It's been a really good fall for us and a great summer. We had spent a lot of time getting to know our team, being a new staff, and having several new players. This fall has been very much of a growth process for us. We've got a lot of new guys, a lot of young players in this program that haven't played a lot of minutes or years at Louisiana Tech, but I'm excited about where we're headed. Met with our strength coach today, and we're talking about some of the testing, and it's been a big part of where we've wanted to go. Our bench press numbers are 15 pounds heavier than they were 6 weeks ago. Our chin-up is over 60% better, and then the guys we've wanted to gain weight have gained a collective 40 pounds in the last 6 weeks. So we're really excited about that part, and then also in the practice, it's been very competitive. Having lost 3 seniors that had an unbelievable and long-lasting impact on this program, there's great competition to elevate roles, whether it be an Alex Hamilton and Eric McCree, to the players in the program that played second or third string roles last year to elevate, and that competition has been very, very good. So we're looking forward to this season and to continue that growth process every day in practice in each game, and to just continue to build on that standard of excellence that's been here at Louisiana Tech.
I know it's early on, but at what point do they start defining roles on this team and you start coming up to get together with a starting lineup?
It's ongoing. We've scrimmaged some. We had a blue-white game on Saturday where we could take a look at 2 different lineups. Guys are competitive, so we wanted those lineups to stay throughout that game. But in practice, we've done a lot of special situations. We've changed lineups and taken a look at different groups. I'd like to play a deep bench. I'd like everybody to be involved in the game, to try to play 9, 10 guys for sure. So that competition has been very strong. But roles are defined some by me, and then it happens as well on the court. And we're looking at different combinations so we can play with a versatile style up and down the court. But we've not made any determinations yet of who our starters will be in 2 weeks.
The last couple of years, the team has kind of had their offensive success based off defense and transition. I know that you had some success in the half court throughout your years. What type of things do you want to help implement here to help with the half court scoring?
Sure. Well, there's no question. We want to score in the full court, like you said. We want to use our defense to create turnovers and get those easy baskets. But there's no secret when it comes down to crunch time in tournament play, NCAA tournament play, or just great Conference USA games, you have to execute in the half court. And very simply, we want to have great opportunities for our best players, our best scorers, to get great looks. And we're looking at a few different things, but right now we're trying to keep our overall core very, very simple, to allow them to play freely with a clear mind, and then as we go on, add some quick hitters, some gets, as I like to call them, to get our best guys their best shots.
Broad picture, you look at the non-conference schedule. What's it look like and how challenging is it for you?
I think there's some great games. All 13 games fill a certain need, from trying to have games at home, trying to have games on the road, playing teams that we think will make the NCAA tournament, playing teams that we think will finish in the top 3 of their conference. So we've got a lot of those games. Of course, the games that jump out at you right away are at Ole Miss, at Ohio State, at Memphis. But then we also have teams at home like Lafayette, Florida Gulf Coast, NC Central, teams that will be picked towards the top of their league. So not to leave anybody out, but those are some really good games that are going to challenge us for Conference USA play.
Continuing with that scheduled game on Monday, the new Conference USA commissioner said she wants to make the men's and women's side a multi-bid league, as opposed to the last couple of years where it's only been automatic winners, the only representative in the NCAA tournament. How do you think that's achievable? Like, what do you think the league, I know you're new to Conference USA, but what do you think can be done to help elevate the conference and perception?
Well, I think scheduling, scheduling and performing well with that schedule is the entire key. To increase a conference's profile, they have to do very, very well in the non-conference. And so playing games that there's a scheduling model that says you want to schedule the best games possible that you can win. And you also want to challenge yourself. And then as the league as a whole does very well in the non-conference, those winning percentages then carry over into conference play. And that's where your RPI takes a boost, your strength of schedule takes a boost, and really the tide will rise all ships. But we all have to do well, all 14 of us well, in non-conference.
Hamilton and McCree, two of the top three scorers returning from last year's squad. What have you seen from them this offseason as they've adjusted to a new coaching system, and how they kind of handle maybe a different role in your scheme?
Well, I think both are very, very hungry to be successful. We all know that they're talented. They've shown that in past performances, but they're certainly not satisfied with their past records and what they've done. They have dreams and goals, and we want to help them attain it. They've been huge proponents of what we've been doing in the weight room and in the training room, extra skill work and so forth. Those guys are really trying to lead the way for us, and we've asked them to do that, and they've done it. And we want to continue with that. We've got, like I said, a lot of young guys on the team that haven't played a lot of Division I basketball before, certainly not here at Louisiana Tech. And Alex and Eric have experienced a lot of success here, both as a team and as individuals, and we want them to provide that example for the rest of the guys.
From your evaluations with Alex, do you think he's better suited with the ball in his hands or playing off the ball like we saw last year when Speedy was at the point?
I think he's very capable with both, and I think that he's a guy that defenses are going to key on, and we're going to want to move him around the floor. He's going to handle the ball a lot for us this year. There's no doubt. He's one of the very best downhill drivers I've been around that can finish with his right hand and his left hand, finish with contact. He went to the foul line 209 times last year, which is really remarkable. So we want the ball in his hands a lot. Sometimes it could be with starting it and bringing it up the floor. Sometimes it could be rolling off screens and catching it in different spots, because we want to move him around so the other team's defense doesn't get in a good rhythm of guarding him.
You're thin in the front court, and I mean not physically, but numbers-wise. How may that affect some potential lineup combinations, knowing that you don't really have a lot of depth in the front court?
It's a challenge. I mean, we want to be a great rebounding team. We want to have a paint presence. We want to have a rim protector. And we have some guys that are challenging to take a hold of that role. But at the same time, it needs to be done by committee. And ultimately, we need to put the most productive 5 guys on the floor possible. And we need to take a look at who those guys are. And it's a lot of different categories. First, defending and rebounding your position, then also providing points. And we need to look at the best fits in some different lineups, and maybe even changing defenses sometimes to cater to the best skills of that five-man lineup.
Obviously, defending this home court has been a big thing for this program over the last couple of years. Is it something that comes up in terms of keeping the streak alive?
I really don't think about it. I'm very proud of it, and I'm very appreciative of the support here, and we're counting on all the people in the Bulldog Nation to come out here and support this team. Really, our focus has been just trying to win each day. And we talk about it all the time in our locker room and our team, whether it be weights, whether it be treatment, whether it be, of course, academics and study hall and practice, but just trying to win that day, and then the score will take care of itself in the end. And I know we're going to get the best effort out of our team at home and the best effort out of our fans here in Ruston and the surrounding community. So we're excited about that.
Janiyah wasn't able to play in the scrimmage. What are your expectations from him this year?
I'm really excited about Janiyah. He's over 200 pounds for the first time ever. He's gained a lot of flexibility and strength. He missed some time with an injury recently, but he practiced yesterday and looked very, very good. Best I've seen him in my short time here. So I'm excited about his future. He's a very, very intelligent person and player. And any scheme, he can talk basketball, he's a student of it, and we just got to continue to help him grow. And that comes from every day. He's a guy, one of those guys I mentioned earlier that's gained weight. He's gotten stronger, he's become more flexible, all those things that we've identified for him to be more successful, and he's working at it very hard. I'm excited about him.
Do you expect him to be ready for the season opener? Or?
I'm not sure if he will or not. That's really for doctors, trainers, and everything else, everybody else to just give me that determination of where he's progressing.
And where do things stand with Luckett? Has he been cleared? Is that situation still ongoing, or is he good to go?
So Leantoine has, we're in the waiver process for that, Anytime you transfer with 1 year to play, in his situation, that waiver process has been ongoing, and we're hoping to get through that here pretty soon.
Which players that may not have such name recognition right now within the fans and within the community do you think will, by the end of the year, fans will be talking about, like, man, this guy's really contributing to this team a lot this year?
Well, I think there's so many guys that, first, the guys that were on the team last year that had maybe a secondary role, didn't play huge minutes, but I think Merle Holden has had an incredible summer and fall. He's really gotten stronger. He's gaining a lot of experience with the team. I think he's someone that we're going to be counting on a lot this year. The newcomers let me go through the returners first, but Kedar Davis, I think, can be one of the better defenders in this league. I think he's got tremendous athleticism and versatility and range defensively. We're going to count on that. I think Jacoby Boykins, he's proved last year that he can score the ball and shoot it well. He's done it at an incredible clip this fall. We're excited about his ability to stretch the defenses and put it on the ground some. He's got an aggressive mentality, and we want him to fill that role for us. Dan Griffin has shown that he can be versatile. I think he's going to be able to play multiple positions and help us, and he's shooting the ball extremely well and has improved in that. And then Brandon Shepard, as a redshirt last year, he's gotten stronger as well. His bench press has gone up very much since the summer when we got here, and he's continuing to mature as a player. And we need that front court help, and we've asked him to really take charge of his own development and help us. And then we have the newcomers who, again, haven't played Division I basketball before here at Louisiana Tech, or some are in college for the first time. But LeAntoine Luckett is a talented player coming here from Alcorn State. He's gained 10 pounds. His body has really improved in just a short 6-week time we've been here. It's been incredible. He is a gifted athlete. He can score and he can pass, and we're going to count on him this year. Jalen Washington, he's from Tennessee. He's gained 30 pounds on his bench press this fall. He's gained 10 pounds, and when you see him, he's still got a long ways to grow, but he's a skilled player. He's about 6'8", and he can play multiple positions. I think he's going to find himself on the floor this year if he continues working the way he is. And then Derek Jean from Miami, Florida, he is a gifted athlete. He can really run. Sometimes seems like he can run all day. And he's shooting the ball very well. He's getting more comfortable. At first, I think he was really trying to please and really trying to, hey, A to B to C, I want to do it exactly right. And now he's playing with a little bit more just aggressiveness and using his gifts and letting him out. And I'm excited about him. Deshaun Robinson is a junior college player from Navarro, and he's been very solid. He makes open shots. He can bounce it once or twice and find the open man. I think he's found a nice little role on the team for just not making a lot of mistakes, not being so aggressive and being out of control, but he's filled a nice role for that. So that really runs down everybody, and it's wide open competition right now. And we've got 5 to put on the floor, and we've got subs, and I really want to play a deep bench because we want to play hard and fast. And at each media timeout, I want to see guys breathing extremely hard. And so we'll put somebody else in, rest, get ready to go back in. I think we could have some good depth this year.
During the scrimmage you saw with Derek, what his potential was. At times you maybe have to pinch yourself a little bit and see his potential, but at the same time realize he is just a freshman. He will make mistakes.
Absolutely, and that's really with everybody, and especially young players. College basketball is such a jump. I was met with each of the newcomers just recently and talking about, especially the high school guys, of how different it is, how fast the game is, how much stronger these other guys are, and then even just the tempo of their day, because they have class, they have study hall, they have weights, they have training room, they have practice. It's a whole new tempo, and so because of that, until you get used to it, you have inconsistencies. And when you can erode those inconsistencies and become even and trend up, that's when you become really good. But our two true freshmen, Derek Jean and Jalen Washington, I think those two guys have a chance to be very good players here. Very good.
Anything else?
Thanks, everybody.